PPL fans, welcome to Season 2 of the Pokemon Premier League. Week 1 is upon us, and we're facing none other than JV. He is the coach of the Atlanta Victinis. And JV is very experienced in the Draft League department. If you don't know his channel for any reason, he is just basically doing very well for himself on YouTube, posting mainly Wi-Fi content and Draft League battles. Fuck. Guys, I'm excited. The FC Volcarona starts again this week, and let's have a look at both teams, see how they look each other, and then let's see what mods did I bring. So, as you can see, he's got a pretty interesting team with very strong, defensive cores and reliable hazard removal, with Great Tusk, with Empoleon, and Aberostherian is well to complement those typings pretty well. And the potential to set up hazards is as well, right? And it's got a little speed with Infernape, and so with Latias as well. Latias, very dangerous, could do several different sets that are very scary, especially if he does set up in any way, right? A weakness policy, storage powers, etc, etc. So, all of it, it's pretty scary. The only advantage I see at first glance would be that mainly my speed tiers are much better than his team, right? So my team is much faster, even the defensive mons, that's why I drafted it. And I think we could do good work with it, right? My slowest mon can already outspeed 2 of his slowest mons. So all is looking pretty good. I think the matchup is not terrible. I think the Quaquaval and Boulder can do a lot of work in this match, and same goes with Electrode, so we're going to be bringing those for sure, you will see now. But the Terra Captains he's got, I need to start looking for the Terra Captains, because I got crushed by them, most of them in the Bolt division, like the D-League for the PPL. So he's got Porygon Z, which is actually very scary, right, with the Terra Normal, Fighting, and Ghost. And then it's got Terra Trevenant with the Terra Ghost, Water, and Fairy. If I had to pick one of those, I think he's 100% going to go with a Porygon, for sure, right? So now, let's jump into our team, right? Let's go and see what's up, what did we bring. First of all, it's going to be Quaquaval, a tanky setup set with an Assault Vest. The idea of this Pokemon would be to, first of all, with this speed, we have enough speed to outspeed Latias if we reach +1, so that's pretty good. The coverage on his team hits the whole team really well, right? Triple Axle is insane. And if he brings Vikavolt, the idea would be that we use Vikavolt to take one hit and be able to set up on it, right? Get the Boxy Boost, get the Aqua Steps, get those speed up, and strip the opposing teams, right? Knockoff, very strong, disabling Chople Berries for Empoleon. Same goes well for Latias. And Triple Axle, just insane damage in general, right? If I'm a +1 or +2 attack from the Boxy, it's over, right? So this is the potential to either destroy the opposing team's mid-game or just win late game if we have the chance, right? With the Assault Vest also we can take all manner of hits of an Aberostherian, and if an Aberostherian is weakened, we can send it in, and you get a free kill, free Moxie Boost, free speed, very strong. And we can swap on moves as well. Sorry about the coughing. Still recovering. Got this stupid lingering coughing from COVID. It's stupid. To weaken, goddamn, to weaken the opposing team, we got Salazzle. Salazzle mainly would be to just not get swept by an Aberostherian if he decides to try to set up with it. It's slow, so we can anchor it into it. And I want to spread Toxics with Corrosion, including the enemy Empoleon, right? The speed that we have on this Salazzle is just to outspeed regular, max speed Latias, right? So with this, we can anchor. We can spread the Toxics, be annoying, and do a lot of damage with Sludge Wave and Fire Blast, which also hit the team pretty decently well. But I just want to have a strong Pokemon that can hit the Aberostherian as well in any case, right? Then we go with the speed advantage. With only 60 EVs in speed, we can get the Electrode enough speed to just outspeed the Latias as well, right? Which is the fastest mon on his team. We got the Terra Blast, Terra Fairy, Grass, and Electric do very well on his team, but I'm not gonna Terra this mon until the Vikavolt is dead, because I am immune to Bug Boss, and if I can resist the electric attacks, that'd be fantastic, because the rest of the team does not take it too well. So, kill the Vikavolt and then Terra, if possible. If possible. I don't want the Vikavolt to switch on me, get slow Volter. That's like, that will be terrible. So that's the idea, right? The idea would be to weaken most of the opposing team voltage around, be annoying. We've got the Grass Knot that one-shots most Great Tusks, so we're looking good with Electrode. Having the speed advantage is always great. We do have, later on, speaking about speed advantage, Iron Boulder. Iron Boulder does have the booster to outspeed. It has enough speed, but this speed is just to outspeed Latias as well, without the booster. So just in case the booster gets used up and I have to use this Pokemon later, I will still outspeed Latias if needed. SD is just the classic set, right? It just doesn't do much else, this Pokemon. But Mighty Cleave, we hit most of the team very effectively. Close Combat and plus N Headbutt to be able to do damage to the Great Tusk is very nice. So we're looking good here. The next Pokemon that we got is the first of our defensive backbones. Just a Stealth Rocker and Tank Taker with Uxie. Uxie is carrying the Psychic Noise. It just has enough speed so it doesn't get sped crap, right? With a little bit of speed. The Psychic Noise is just, I kind of wanted to try it, to be honest, and reduce the leftovers from Great Tusk if he has it. And then the push just U-turn around and knock off stuff. That's the work that Uxie is going to be doing. Just about it, you know, a defensive Uxie, just to take the hits as best as possible. And last, to kind of finish up the score, we do have the Mandibus, a little bit more Spadef inclined, just to be able to take hits from the Latias a bit better, if it's not a setup set, right? We got the Bravert, so we are not completely walled by the Great Tusk as well, since Braver does a lot of damage regardless, even if we don't have the whole, you know, the whole shigababam, as they say. I don't know what I'm saying, but it just hurts the team pretty well, right? And we don't want to be walled by that. U-turn to just complete my Volturn core. And last, just Defog and Roost, right? Probably not going to be clicking those moves, because I never do. But with just a Brave Bird, I think we just win, right? And if just in case he sends up hazards, I do have to bring Defog, because he does have a Glamora, and you know, I gotta be prepared just in case he hazard stacks me. That's about it, you know. That's the team. We shall be jumping into the battle. And yes, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's good, you know. Let's hope we have a good match, JV, or J, if you don't mind. And yes, let's go and do it. Hello, my friends. You gotta be asking, Frank, what the fuck is this? Huh? What is this? What is all this that you're doing here? I don't know, bro. While in the middle of this recording of this battle, that's a good way to start the PPL, by the way. While I was, you know, recording this battle, just having my business as usual, having fun with Jay, with this epic battle, turns out my capture card kind of died. And, you know, it's just didn't record it, so that's a good way to start the PPL Season 2. Let's go, you know, a little bit of a Frank style. So Jay was nice enough to not only give me his recording, but you know, from his side, so we're going to be seeing it from his side. Regardless, the mons that will appear up here would be my team, and the mons that will appear there will be his team, regardless. But the, you know, shoutouts to Jay, obviously, for one, give me this, and for being patient with as well the you know, the scheduling of the match, right? Because he's been very nice. I misgent one of the mons, and I misclicked while just registering the team. I'm moving meanwhile. I'm working. It's hard, you know, to do the, you know, to schedule. And he's also very busy, but we managed to find the time finally. So shout outs to him. And she's been very nice through the whole process. So I appreciate all that he's done to me. And you're asking, he put, he kind of just put my epic logo here. That would be the place where his camp is to be. Now, I completely understand. He didn't have to do that. I would have done it myself, but just so it looks good, right? He did it, and not only that, of course, if you want to see reactions from him, you have to watch his side of the battle, right? That's the only logical thing. But anyways, enough talking. We're gonna be looking at the battle from his perspective. This is me, and what we're gonna be just fighting, right? This is what happened that day. So I'm gonna be leading with Electrode. He's gonna be leading with Ape. I was thinking here that if he were to be Scarf, I would be ruined, right? And I decided to just swap first turn, and the reason is, I kind of wanted to scout, right? If he stays, goes for U-turn, goes for a flame move, that would mean that this Pokemon is scuffed, right? He has to be max speed to be scuffed. This just be important later on, but I didn't want to risk it turn 1. There's no need for it, and I'm just gonna swap out into my man Uxie just to break sashes. And if he outplayed me and basically went for, I don't know, for a prediction U-turn, right? And he were to be sashed, I can also break that with my Rocky Helmet on the Uxie. So as you can see, I'm gonna send out my little guy here. As you can see the mons from his perspective, that's kind of cool. Look at this guy, he's chilling. So we do just that. We eat the U-turn like it's nothing. Huh? Easy beans. Comes back in, and let's see what plan he's got for this, because I actually don't remember. Probably just going to Vikavolt. Although I think the Vikavolt was defensive just to kind of deal with the Quaquaval as best he can, because his team cannot do it too well. And we can see what he was, a little bit his thought process here. But in any case, sorry about the coughing. As I said, fucking stupid ass COVID. I don't have it anymore, but I have this cough. Lingering cough. And it sucks. But whatever, man. We're just going to be waiting to see what he does. With the Uxie, I couldn't get rocks up, I remember. But this is a crazy set. Thank God he didn't manage to do much with it. Or did he? You will see right now. But now with the Uxie, I could go for rocks, but I misjudged my Uxie again. And for some reason, it didn't have rocks, so it was only a 3-attack Uxie. He decides to go and put pressure on me with his Porygon Z, which has, the Terra typings that I already said in the beginning of the game. In his case, it was Ghost, which is a good bring. Either normal or Ghost would have been good brings against my team. And Ghost is one of them. He can hit this so hard with a Shadow Ball. But I do have my Mandibus to kind of deal with it. Now, this is scary, because if I bring my Mandibus on this, and he doesn't go for Shadow Ball, he has Ice Beam too, as you can see. My Mandibus could get weakened, and just be in a world of pain, as they say. If I get weakened, then I cannot stop the Latias as easily, right? So, gotta be careful with that. Definitely he just is clicking this, we're just scouting each other at this point, as you could say. Just, see if someone makes another prediction, or an aggressive play. But here we go, we have the Terra Evolution. Terra Sterilization, not Terra Evolution, whatever. Terra Evolution is kind of cool, but it's Ghost, which is a relief when he went for the Shadow Ball here, because my Mandibus does not give a fuck about this. I calc the damage. It seemed like it was specs, right? As you can see, it's pretty decent damage actually. And Boots, I think, which basically is just a problem. But I'm gonna start playing aggressive here right now. The early game and the mid game I am pretty strong, and I keep messing up the late game for most of my battles. So that's what I need to improve. And here, I keep going, right? I starting to be aggressive, and just since he specs, he's kind of very forced to switch, right? So far I'm still playing safe, I don't want to be risking it too much. I don't want to mess up, and I want to try to get my Volturn activities going, as you can see. And that's my main stuff, you know, and I will do just that. Just click the good old U-turn, do a pathetic damage to this guy. And here, it's interesting, because I decide to bring the electrode, right? And I said that I just wanted to damage this. I had no idea what item this was. Weakness policy is a possibility, you've already seen it. So, but I am just going to do damage to this, right? And I'm not gonna Terra because the Quaquaval is still alive. And maybe he predicts the U-turn, gets the policy, right? And then he does a lot of damage to the thing I bring in. So I have to be very careful with that. And that's what I did. I'm taking a lot of time to think, because I was just doing calcs, right? See how much damage I could do to an Amorous, and I think Electrode is finally the thing I bring because I'm a Solvist. So, as you can see, not wanting to Vol Switch and take a lot of damage on my remaining mons, I decide to go for the most damaging move that I have to do damage to this Amorous, because it's a pain in the ass to deal with, to be honest. And if I weaken it, and he kills me, right? It's Quaquaval time, maybe. That's what the whole plan was about, you know. He is gonna expect my Vol Switch, I think. That's why he's gonna, instead of clicking Mystical Fire, which is super effective, and would do a lot of damage to my Electrode. I'm a Solvist anyway, so I did calc every move, and it didn't kill me. With one being at full HP, right? If he weakens me, then it's over. Then he can kill me, especially because he's gonna get +2. And basically here he's gonna go for that draining. He's expecting my Vol Switch. I stay in, as I said, do a lot of damage with T-Volt. And I do a lot of damage, as I pretty much said. And there it is, you know. There is the weakness policy reveal. That got me a little spooked, not gonna lie. And at this point, I'm like, can I even go for Vol Switch, right? I'm gonna get something killed if I do that. So I'm gonna still just go for the same strats here, right? I'm gonna try to kill him with T-Bolt, although it wasn't enough, right? But I'm gonna do the same. I could have Terra'd, actually, to resist this, but then the Quaquaval would have been a pain. And she just kills me with the fire move. It's fine, you know, it's weakened. You know what time it is, huh? It is Samba time, my dudes. It is Samba time. The Quaquaval is gonna join the battle, and I'm doing some calcs here to do to see how to deal with this, but I didn't take too much because the play is obvious, right? We go for the Quaquaval, and this is nasty. This is a nasty situation to be in if he's here, because I'm gonna get +1 speed. At +1 speed, I do outspeed the Latias, so it is pretty bad, and I have just no other easy play than to go for an aggro step. Right? I think he should have switched, to be honest, in here, because giving me a free Moxie boost and a free plus speed, I don't know, very scary, right? Because I do go for the aggro step here. It's a free kill on the Navarros, and I actually get a Dragon Dance up just for free. That's pretty fucked up, if I say so myself. And there it is, you know. Now we outspeed Latias at +1. He does have the Quaquaval, right? But I do have the Assault Vest, and he does not know that. And obviously he goes into Quaquaval because Quaquaval probably almost destroys me, right? It should. So with this, I could just go for another aggro step and set up a little bit more, right? See what's up. I knew I could take any hit. I cannot switch into this either, right? Giving him like Vol Switch momentum is terrible for my team. I want to be the one with the Vol turn momentum. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to do here, brother. And basically, this is what's gonna happen. He's gonna go for Vol Switch. How much damage do you think it's gonna do to Sylvando? A lot? I don't know, man. I don't know. This was very intense. You can see I'm thinking a lot about this play. Even though I am a +1/+1, I know a defensive Quaquaval that just eats my next hit pretty well. But I can live any attack. Weakening the Quaquaval is great. Yeah, I don't want to have this at max HP, so I just go for this move, right? Pretty safe. Do almost half HP, get more speed. So I am a +2 speed, and as you can see, this does over half, but not more. So, hey, this is good. I am a +2 speed, and a +1 attack. That's very strong. And as you can see, he's gonna go into Latias. And we are gonna do some massive damage right now. Because if he brings the Latias, we have the triple axle. If he goes for the Vikavolt, he can't because he swapped them out. Great Tusk with Destroyed. He needs that if he wants to deal with the boulder. And Porygon Z just gets destroyed. So especially with knockoff, I assume. And I'm a Solver, so I perhaps even leave one Shadow Ball or one Tri Attack. Tri Attack does have a chance to do a special effect, but it's only 10%. It shouldn't be much of a problem. And in this case, I'm just scouring through his option. He ends up going into Latias, maybe bluffing the Scarf. I don't know, but I think he goes, of course, Beast Ball will kill me at that point. And he has not much else to do right now, right? Quaquaval is just stupid. Well, it's a stupid Pokemon. It's a very nice round 2 Pokemon that I got, honestly. And yeah, what else can a man say, right? He's thinking hard because this situation is terrible. Now, at this point of the game, I was fighting my demons and fighting my I was getting a Quaquaval, dismantlement, and there's the triple axle, and we hit all the moves, baby. Look at that. Bam. Get out of here, the Latias. Second round pick. My second round pick killed you. Easy. Because this Pokemon is stupid, and we get more attack. More attack. Now, with another move, we can kill the Vikavolt, if he were to switch that in. And he doesn't go into Infinite, so now we can get the Vikavolt. I don't think an Aqua Step killed. I think I calced it. But at this point of the game, I was doing all this while my capture card was breaking and not working, and everything was a mess. That's why I'm taking so long. It's not because I'm calcing anything, it's because I'm actually fighting for my life here, and I lost the recording, unfortunately, in the end. So, go for triple axle again, kill this Vikavolt in the process. Very good performance from Quaquaval. I was a +2 speed, so I think either Jay and me just assumed that it was kind of over, right? Even if he goes into the Ape right now, +2 speed, Ape shouldn't outspeed me, but turns out he was absolutely max speed, and he does need it, actually. I didn't know that he does outspeed. I don't think he did know that either. During the battle, I thought I was max speed, but I couldn't take the Volt Switch that well. But thinking about it about the prep, maybe a little bit more speed would have been better, because now having a little bit of bulk, but still, now we have a game here, right? Quaquaval does not sweep. Infernape outspeeds and kills me. Can't wait to see his reaction to this. But now we're going to the Razzle Dazzle, and we're gonna put some pressure here, right? He's locked into close combat. He can't do much, right? So I won't expect either the Great Tusk or the Porygon Z to switch, because both of them are resistances, right? And I think a Fire Blast has a chance to kill. I don't think it does. I don't know. It's a -1 defense, and he is not full HP, so it's fine. I think a Fire Blast is the safest play. I think he'd wanna keep this Scarf Monkey to win. That's what I thought at the moment. Now, not even playing no more, and I decided to make and do this play. And what happens? He does make an aggressive play here, and as you can see, he's about to do it. He's about to click it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it right now. He can't use it because he's locked, so it's either close combat or switching. There's not enough time, so he basically goes for close combat, as you can see. I didn't know it. Right, we take it pretty well, so it's not that much of a problem. But this means I'm taking a lot of damage on my guy, because unfortunately this does not kill even at -2. he lives on 10. So I'm crying here. I was like, fuck. I should have gone for the poison move. But he knew, right? This is a good play, right? Because if I went for the poison move, most of these guys resisted. So me making a prediction was something that could happen, and it did happen. It went great for him. Now he's probably thinking again the same, right? But you know, keeping that Infernape at 10 is just not that valuable. I decided to actually swap this and keep the HP a little bit, and just go into my chillin here, because it does have a pretty decent matchup against the two remaining mons, and I can just kill this monkey with the Rocky Helmet, and I keep a little bit of more HP on the Salazzle, right? You never know. So that's a Rocky Helmet kill, counts for Uxie in this league, so let's go. Let's go Uxie. Obviously he just has to bring the Porygon. He threatens me with Shadow Ball, he threatens me with the Tri-Attack as well. This is scary, right? This Pokemon is Terra fucking Porygon. It's super scary, right? Super, super scary. I can't reach out much else, so I kind of have to say it. I think he should go for Tri-Attack. I don't really remember it. It's been some time, and he does go for Tri-Attack. So that is unfortunate, because I do retreat. I think I go into the Razzle Dazzle to sack it. Okay. So we sack this. This destroys me. Maybe I could have kept the Razzle Dazzle a little bit, but honestly, it couldn't do much else to the rest of Mont that he has, right? Because I had to go for Fire Blasts on the Tusk. Could have been an option, but that could have given an opportunity to perhaps set up with the Rapid Spear, right? So it's not comfortable. So now this is locked into Tri-Attack. I knew it, so I bring the Boulder here. Oh yeah, that's spoilers. That's what I do. I resist the Tri-Attack, so I think his switch. I think this is the. What's happening? My head's starting to hurt. Huh? Is it Frank Choke? Oh no, Frank Choke is coming for me. Oh my god, what's gonna happen? No, not now, not while my Iron Boulder gets the boost, the speed boost. It's not possible. I'm sick. The play here, he's locked. So the play is to go for the Psychic move that I got. Zen Headbutt. Zen Headbutt does around 50% to the Porygon, really good damage. And if he swaps into the Tusk, we do not that much damage. So at this point, I'm not myself. You know, it's Frank Choke. Frank Choke has taken my brain. You know, it's not me. This is not me, okay, guys. And I go for the save move. I wanted to see. You know, the animation is really cool, though, I must say. And I see here that he's super defensive, and I am scared here. You know, I am scared. So here the Frank Choke leaves, and I try to do an aggressive play to try to bring this back after this horrible Mighty Cleave play. I didn't know he had the Psychic Barrier and all, so I was thinking I just need to do damage to this so I can kill it with my Uxie once my horse dies, you know, once the Boulder dies. So an Earthquake would, in fact, had a very nice chance to kill me. I do have a little bit of HP, but I think mostly, I don't remember his set, but I cock it, and it was a very few opportunity to even live this, so it's completely in his favor. So he's gonna make an aggressive play, thinking that I would swap out to my two good switches to this. And I could have, but I decided to actually just do a good play here. I think. Especially because I didn't know he had the Psychic Barrier, spoilers. And that's what I do, you know, go for the Zen Headbutt, boom, look at all this damage I did to the Porygon. Yes! And I should keep going with the with the Zen Headbutts, you know. And now that he switches Tusk in, more damage. It should do 50%, but I did know about the berry, and now I don't do 50%. And now he has more than 50%, and this is bad. You know, he's gonna play safe here. I'm gonna try to do the same play again, you know, the same aggressive play, and I shouldn't have done the same play. Because look at this damage, that's ridiculous, but he just go for Earthquake. If I had switched into 25 months now, that would have been great, but this was another terrible play that I did. Because it worked once, but he didn't let me do it twice. I thought I was being slick by doing it twice, and that I would surprise him. Alas, he had no, he had no reason. But at this point, I decided to just let it go and try to win with my Mandibus, because he just basically wins against the Porygon after the damage I did. So it's not all lost. Goes for the knockoff. We'll live because we're very defensive. We even do Rocky Helmet, and we can see the Psychic Noise animation. Look at this, because I'm going to kill this guy. And there it is. Very cool, actually. So down goes the Tusk. And it's just about the Porygon save. He has to bring it. He's just in range to die most rolls from Brave Bird. He goes for Tri-Attack, is the only chance he's got. If he had gone for Ice Beam, I think he could have just won more easily. But you know, we just go into Mandibus. We are very speed def, so we can tank a Tri-Attack, no problem. And then we just kill him with Brave Bird. That's my only play. I don't have any other attacking move that works against this. My other attacking move is Roost. No, U-turn, and then I have Roost and Defog. So here comes the Mandibus. Look at the amount of HP we have. It's a very comfortable amount of HP. So Tri-Attack comes, and there we go. We just had it on the palm of our hands. Oh! Yep. I didn't even see that crit. Yep. Week 1 PPL Season 2. We just got Pokémoned! Pokémoned, even. That was not very lucky, you know. 10%. Para. Full para. And it was over. It was over. What are we to do? We lost 1-0 week 1. Because of Pokemon. No. No. We need to bring this back. We need to recover our luck for next days, or we're gonna have a hard time in this competition. This should have been a one battle. If we got the roll, it was still a roll, but it was heavily in my favor, and you know, my chances to win were there. That was an unfortunate ending, my guys. I hope you have enjoyed this week 1. This is how we start. That was rough, man. I was devastated. We gotta do it. We're gonna keep going. We cannot surrender, my friends. We cannot surrender. It's just a 1-0 loss. It's not that much. It should have been a 1-0 victory, but it is a 1-0 loss. Not too much was lost. We can recover it. We'll see you guys in the next week. Goodbye. It's Frank, you know me. Huh? I am Frank.